And as we just have a couple of minutes before class, you may want to set an intention as we begin the spring cleansing, detoxing our body. Today, we're working on the liver, the colon, the stomach, but also the gallbladder and spleen. So we're really getting some of those, we're going to be massaging those internal organs. So what needs to be cleaned up in your body, mind? So this is not just physical. We're working on the psyche as well. I'm practicing right along with you. Even though I'm leading you, I make my own intentions for the class. And this is a particularly powerful time because we've got a full solar eclipse tomorrow, not in the Northwest, but it's going to be affecting the United States as well as around the globe. And the yogis teach that the time of eclipses are very, very good for deep meditation. You know, days before and days after, it's not just the day of the eclipse. So I just call that energy in for all of us that we can go deep today, because some of these we're going to be holding some positions for a bit of time. Okay, we're at the top of the hour. Satnam and welcome. My name is Ann Taylor. It is my honor to lead you in Kundalini Yoga this morning. Welcome to our first day of the April series as we move into a spring cleaning of body and mind. So not only will we be working on the liver, the colon, the stomach, the spleen, and other organs, we're also going to be cleaning out negative thought patterns. So setting the intention for releasing what no longer serves us. As I just mentioned, it's a powerful time because of the eclipse tomorrow. The yogis paid attention to the events in the universe. And so let's tune in with the Adi mantra by chanting Om Namo Gurudev Namo 3 times, followed by the mantra for protection. And this is a new class. I just want to welcome anybody who this may be their first Kundalini Yoga class. There'll be many new things that you may experience, and just allow things to flow the best you can, because after a couple classes, you'll get the hang of it. I also put a couple of video links in the email that went out yesterday, so that if you are newer, well, Breath of Fire, I'm not quite sure how to do that. Go to the links and you can review some of that material. It takes time and practice to get up to speed on these things. Let's rub the palms of the hands together and place them at the heart center. Feel your sitting bones on the floor. Your hips should be higher than your knees. If your knees are up like that, take a moment, grab a cushion or a dachshund. Can you move a little bit? Okay. So that you're sitting up. The hips are higher than the knees. The spine is straight but not rigid. We want the energy to flow freely. The chin is in neck lock, Jalandhar band, simply meaning tilting the chin forward slightly. And you'll feel the back of the neck open up. The eyes are closed, focused at the brow point. And throughout the class, once you see what the exercise is, it's best to close your eyes, unless, today we'll be doing some standing positions. And obviously, you'll want to use your judgment if you need to keep your eyes open for balance. And so the philosophy that I teach here is that you allow the yoga to meet you where you're at. You're not trying to keep up with me necessarily. And in some cases, I use highly modified positions myself. It's to allow yourself to come into your body, out of the thinking monkey mind, and just feel and just like, wow, what is this body? What is it trying to communicate to me? How deep can I go with it? What can I experience in this yoga class? Inhale deeply. Exhale. Press the thumbs into the sternum. Inhale deeply. Exhale. And inhale to tune in. Ong Namo Gurudev Namo Ong Namo Gurudev Namo Ong Namo Gurudev Namo Adgarename Jugadgarename Satgarename Sri Gurudev Ainame Adgarename Jugadgarename Satgarename Sri Gurudev Ainame Adgarename Jugadgarename Satgarename Sri Gurudev Ainame. Inhale deeply, suspend the breath. Exhale, relax the hands down. We're going to begin with a pranayama called Purifying the Lungs. So as far as spring cleaning, the first up is our lungs. And so in addition to the lungs, this kriya works on the gallbladder, spleen, liver, kidneys, pancreas, and the glandular system. And so it is a 15-minute pranayama. If you are new to Kundalini Yoga, or even if you are fairly seasoned, 15 minutes can be a challenge. And so be gentle with yourself as your mind will drift off. You're going to simply notice and come back. We begin by sitting in easy pose with our hands on our knees. And the checkpoint that's important here is you're going to lift your rib cage. So it's a subtle movement, but so we're not slouched like that. We are feeling the rib cage lift, like almost if you're going to push yourself up with your hands, but then relax the shoulders and maintain that lifted rib cage throughout the pranayama. The chin is in neck lock to open up the energy. And it's a very simple breath pattern. We'll inhale through the nose, suspend the breath as long as you comfortably or reasonably can. When you need to exhale, exhale through the mouth. And so the directions indicate that while it was taught in class, the inhale was about 3 seconds, the suspend was about 7 seconds, and the exhale was about 3 seconds. Find a rhythm that works for you. The eyes are closed. And so I will time us. Okay, and let's begin. Lifting the rib cage stays up. Inhaling deeply. Suspend the breath. Exhale through the mouth when you need to. The rib cage is open. We're expanding, giving the lungs extra room to fill up and then exhaling it out through the mouth. So if you're doing this correctly, the posture will feel very meditative, allowing you to now go deeply. If at any time during pranayama or any other time during the class, if you feel a little bit dizzy, maybe you're not used to such deep breathing, by all means stop, take some cleansing breaths, and then slowly rejoin. Do not continue if you're dizzy. make sure the lift and spread of your rib cage is being maintained through the pranayama. Be careful not to collapse the rib cage on the exhale. A focus on the navel may help steady you. You're doing excellent. Renew your focus. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Breathe normally, but allow your eyes to remain closed and just be with your experience. We're ready for our kriya, the kriya for liver, colon, and stomach. So I'll describe this first exercise and then I'll set the timer. As you're going to put your hands on your hips, the sequence will be bend to the right, back up, bend to the left, bend forward, and then bend back. And then chant sa, ta, na, ma. Remember, sa, ta, na, ma is the bij or broken components of Sat Nam. So it's got atomic force, the yogis say. All right, I will time us. And let's begin. Sa, ta, na, ma. Really massaging the internal organs. Find a pace that works for you. Na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. The instructions say 2 to 3 seconds on each position. Personally, I don't want to get dizzy, so I'm slowing it down a little bit. You want to get a nice deep bend in all 4 directions. Okay, and inhale center. The next exercise will be making wide circles. We're going to be starting silently, and then we'll be adding a chant, Har Hari. But let's begin just silently making wide circles, circling on your hips. And now let's begin the chant. Har, Hari, Hara, Hari, Hara, Hari, Hara, Hari, Hara, Hari, Hara, Hari, Hara, Hari. It's actually H-A-R-H-A-R-I. The R is rolled. Hara, Hari, Hara, Hari, Hara, Hari. And if you can roll your R's better than I can, it'll sound all the better. But that's not the point. We chant from our own voice wherever we're at. Hara, Hari, 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 Hara, Hari. Inhale, center, and just shake out your arms a little bit. If you're comfortable doing so, just allow your eyes to remain closed for a few moments. Okay, the next exercise, again, a standing position. Start with the hands to the sides. And we're also going to coordinate the chant Satanama. On the Sa, grab hold of your elbows. Pa, you're going to lean back. Na, forward again. Ma. So it'll be Sa, Pa, Na, Ma. And let's begin. This is cleaning out the lymph area and relieves lower back pressure. Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. 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 Last one. Sa, ta, na, ma. Inhale and relax. And if you're comfortable doing so, keep the eyes closed. Okay, the next one is a little more challenging, at least for me. I'll explain how to do it, and I will modify. So we're going to keep our arms in that same position. There's a lot of details, so I do want to check and make sure I'm doing it right. So we're going to be from here, we're going to squat down into crow pose and chant sa, ta, na, ma. Now, ideally, the buttocks is touching, just coming very close to the floor. So I'm modifying a little because you want to keep your back as straight as possible. Sometimes it's helpful to put a cushion under your heels for balance. Fine, just kind of get yourself situated and then we'll begin. And if you're just going down a little bit, that's perfectly fine. If you have some knee trouble, work with your body. All right, and let's begin. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Adjust your pace as needed. Sa, ta, na, ma. 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 30 seconds. Do your best. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Spring cleaning. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Last one. Sa, ta, na, ma. Excellent. Just take a few deep breaths and relax a minute. So the next one, make sure you've got some room away from the wall. We're going to be making wide circles with our arms and chanting. Let's see. Hada, 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 hari. 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 20 seconds. Hada, 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 hari. Hada, 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 hari. Hada, 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 hari. Excellent. Inhale and relax. All right, the last standing one. The next exercise balances the metals in the body. So they don't specify what metals these are. Just take a little breather. This is a little more aerobic than some of the kriyas we do, but we like to mix it up. Okay, so depending on your energy level, hands on hips, you're going to be kicking your feet out. So kind of like a rhythmic kick. Or you could just step. Hum, dum, hada, hari. Okay, that's going to be the chant. Hum, dum, hada, 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 hada. Hum, dum. Let's do the best we can with that. Hum, dum, hada, hada. 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 Finish strong. Last aerobic one. Hum, dum, hada, hada. hum, dum, hada, hada, 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 hum, dum, hada, hada. Very good. And now come lying on your back. Okay, we're going to put some pressure on the liver and release toxins. And it consolidates the efforts on the previous exercise. Okay, so if you remember, after deep relaxation, we do cat stretches. So just if you're not familiar with them, we're going to go back and forth. So the arms are out to the sides. A knee comes across the body. Head turns the opposite way. And then we're going to switch. Okay, so let's begin. Try to keep the shoulders on the floor. If you can touch your knee to the ground, that's awesome. Sending some love to your liver as we're gently massaging. It's always best, I find, to do the yoga on an empty stomach, but you could see particularly with this one, I had put a caution out to make sure you're not eating 2 hours before. Hopefully you read that. I like to do yoga when I'm on fasting. Well, that's not 100% true because I do like to have a cup of coffee a couple hours before I do my yoga. Okay, 20 seconds. Inhale and relax, and just relax on your back for a few moments before we leap into the next one. So this is a long kriya, so I'm going to be shortening some of these exercises considerably. Okay, the next one is you come into a baby cobra, but actually the picture is showing Sphinx, which means you put your elbows down. So that's not truly baby cobra. Either their photo's wrong or their description is wrong. And you're going to be rhythmically kicking buttocks. And let's begin. I will time us. And this is to help balance the calcium and magnesium in your blood. Keep the breath nice and full. A nice rhythmic kick. Okay, inhale and relax. The next exercise is frogs. So we will do as many as you can in the minute. So remember, frogs, you're putting your fingertips down on the floor. The heels remain off the ground. This is the down position. Inhale up and exhale down. And let's begin. Few more seconds. Okay, inhale and relax. The next exercise, I'm going to have to describe it to you. I can't do it. So the exercise is from a sitting position, stand up, without using your hands. So I am not going to do that. I'm going to cheat and use a little bench. And stand up. So this is a more advanced exercise, and it is for balancing the prana and apana. We're just going to work on this for a minute. If you're super strong and you can get up like that, that's great. I'm definitely letting the yoga meet me where I'm at. And if you're new to yoga, you may say, well, this is not like any kind of yoga I've ever seen. That's right. Kundalini Yoga is the yoga of awareness. It is fast acting. And it's best to just experience it. And you'll learn, what props you kind of need to have by you. Okay. Now we do another round of frogs. And that's the last, more challenging one. So again, let's begin some frogs. This really distributes the energy. Keeping the heels off the floor the entire time. Inhaling up, exhaling down. And if you need to do this from a chair or your stool or whatever, frogs is something we do fairly routinely. So you'll want to get some props so that you can do it. If necessary, you can just even do this. We get creative. Okay. And now come into easy pose. Oh, excuse me, there's one more before that. Lying on the back, you simply reach for your toes or your shins and begin long, deep breathing. The hard part's over. Great job. Okay, and now we come sitting in easy pose. Okay, so I'll describe this one. You start with your hands palm down, parallel to the floor, and you're going to be making snapping movements. Inhale, exhale, and let's begin. So this is working on the colon and the forearms. So you want to make sure you're feeling that jerk in your movement. If you want to add the mantra, feel free. It's not indicated, but you can always add a mantra. Sa, ta, na, ma. There must be some meridian in the forearms. I'm unsure. We'll have to ask our resident acupuncturist. Okay, inhale and relax. And now we're going to move on to spinal flex, which is another cornerstone in Kundalini Yoga. Grabbing hold of the ankles, inhale as you rock your hips forward, exhale back. And without collapsing the chest, find a nice rhythmic pace. This is strengthening to the nervous system, the lymph system, and opens up the central channel where the Shushmana is inside of that's the subtle channel. Okay, inhale and relax. Getting into the home stretch. The next exercise works on the spine and the sciatic nerve. Take your thumb and rest it on the moon pad of the Mercury finger or the pinky. So it's going to look, you're going to put your thumb across your hand onto the mound of the pinky, and then wrap your other fingers around. So it's a fist, but the thumb is in a specific position. The movement starts like this. Inhale, exhale. So it's a strong, snappy movement. And let's begin. Inhale, exhale. Mm. 30 seconds, finish strong. Inhale and relax. Okay, last exercise. Grab hold of your elbows, and we're going to chant as you lean to the right, sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. And this is for the neck. Sa, ta, na, ma. 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 Sa, ta, na ma, sa ta na ma, sa ta na ma. Inhale deeply. Okay, and we're going to just move right into the meditation to cleanse the liver. It's a short meditation, and you're going to basically just be moving your torso like around the hips. So the movement is like that. Let's see if they describe it a little bit better than I am. Okay, let's see. The eyes are closed. Focus at the third eye point. Make wide circles with your torso by grinding at the waist. And we're going to start by rotating in one direction. And let's begin. So this is really massaging the liver, sending some love to your liver. Sometimes our liver is associated with anger. Kind of just massaging all that out. You know, what's underneath the anger? Some fear, feelings of abandonment, all kinds of things. Just self-love, self-massage here with the liver. And now reverse direction. So this is a short meditation, 1 to 2 minutes each direction, which is something you can just tune in and launch into. Inhale, center. And now come lying down on your back for a well-deserved deep relaxation. I will remain sitting, holding the space. Since this will be a shorter deep relaxation, simply allow yourself to relax. The arms are out to the side, palms up. The legs are slightly apart. Breathing deeply. Relaxing your feet, the calves, the knees, and the thighs. Consciously releasing any tension you may be holding. Relaxing the belly. Allowing the heart center to open. Compassion, love, forgiveness for yourself. Clearing out any self-animosity, letting it go. Relaxing your arms, your shoulders, and your neck. And I will call you back shortly. Inhale gently and begin to bring your awareness back into your body, making small circles with your wrists and ankles. When you're ready, stretch your arms out over your head, elongate your body, stretch your spine, point your toes, and then arms out to the side for cat stretches. One knee across the body, your head turns the opposite direction, shoulders remain on the floor, and switch sides. Rubbing the palms of the hands and soles of the feet briskly, stimulating the nerve endings. Grab hold of the knees and rock on your spine a couple times. And come sitting up. Just taking a moment before we close. And let's rub the palms of the hands together as we prepare to close the circle with a long sat and a short nam. Inhale deeply. Exhale. And inhale to close. Sat Nam. Universe, please put us in the places you want us to be, with the people you want us to be with, doing the things you want us to do. Thank you for the joys and challenges of our lives. Satnam. Satnam. And I hope you have a wonderful day and hope to see you in our integration circle.